back to this special end-of-the-year episode of Crunchy's Closet, the only internet show starring a puppet named Crunchy that looks like me and is hosted from this closet. Hard to believe, right? Well, we've almost made it through this dirty diaper of a year. Even though it feels like I've been here forever, my existence stretching forward and backward in an unbroken line that spans all of creation, I've really only been making videos for about 10 months now. If you'd have told me 10 months ago what kind of year this was gonna be, or that I'd still be stuck in this damn closet, most of my previous videos probably would have looked like this. But at least it's almost over. Coronavirus vaccines are being distributed, it looks like the guy that won the election will actually get to be president, and the internet is about to be transformed into a video game from 1996. No more of that boring and outdated typing in the thing you want to search for and being brought directly to a list of results. Instead, you'll soar above cities made of CGI computer chips, while flashes of light zip past you like cars. And when you finally get to the Amazon order form or the Jersey Mike's online menu that you were looking for, you'll have to solve sliding block puzzles like you're at a digital Cracker Barrel before actually getting to see the information you looked up. Doesn't that sound great? You might be wondering how I know all of this. Well, viewers, it's because I took the time to rewatch the classic cyberpunk movie Johnny Mnemonic, which is set in the year 2021. And I thought, as we wind down this vertical pizza of a year, we could take a few minutes and look back on this look forward at the wonders of technology that await us only a couple of hours from now. So sit back and relax as I review the classic cyberpunk... Hey, what's going on?
Just what the hell do you think you're doing?
Oh, it's you. You're, Voltron, right?
No, you corpulent Rubine Voldar, the High Chancellor of the Martian Invasion Fleet. And you are muscling in on my action.
I don't think I can really invade anything from here.
Not that action, you myopic mendicant. You're about to review a movie. Movies are my turf. You make weird little social commentaries from a 10-year-old's closet.
Well, I didn't think it would be a big deal. I mean, we're between seasons of Twisted and Fisted. It's not like you're making any of your own movie reviews right now anyway.
Well, excuse me for having a war plan. I've been busy counting disintegration bullets and putting cool flaming skull decals on the outside of my mothership. You know, army stuff.
Well, okay, but I mean, it's still just one movie, right? What if I promised to make my review meandering, unfunny, and ultimately pointless?
It's an online movie review. All of that pretty much goes with the territory.
Oh, yeah, okay, fair point. Okay, look, it's the end of 2020. I wanted to get one last video out before the new year. Maybe just this once?
If I wasn't getting my orbital laser sharpened today, I would have already obliterated your entire town. But since it is the end of the year, very well, you harebrained homunculus, just this once.
Thanks, Voldy. So, Johnny Mnemonic begins with a lengthy and oddly prescient expository text crawl, which lays out the current state of the world in 2021. It talks about a mysterious plague, corporations greedily clinging to power, and accidentally name-drops the website of Alex Jones. Our hero is John Smith, because I guess the M, N, E, M, O, N, I, and C are silent. Johnny is a data courier, meaning he has a special cybernetic device known as a thumb drive surgically implanted in his skull. His carrying capacity is around 80 gigabytes, which is about 5 times less than an Xbox One, but I assume his storage capacity was reduced somewhat when he permanently gouged this hair part into the side of his head. Now, right away, I sense some confusion. Even if we did live in a world where for some reason you have to send hard copies of critical information because you don't trust email, is there really a reason why the courier needs to store information in his brain? Couldn't he just, carry a stack of floppy disks inside one of those hidden money belts? But the movie explains this. Look at how the internet works in 2021. It looks like the calculator aisle of a Spencer's Gifts that you have to navigate by flying. You think Grandma has trouble attaching files to an email right now? See how well she does when she has to dodge malware goblins using inverted joystick controls, all while the Prodigy is blasting loudly in the background. So, these data couriers are obviously necessary. I assume they'll start off as an offshoot of Postmates. And apparently the work is very lucrative. Actually, probably not Postmates then. But even so, Johnny wants to quit. So he's taken one last job to finally have the money to have his thumb drive implant removed so he can have the memories of his childhood restored.
We got parents and stuff?
You got parents and stuff?
But this data is dangerous. So an evil pharmaceutical company has teamed up with the Yakuza.
Shit, the Yakuza.
To find Johnny and cut off his head. Meanwhile, the size of the data is so large, 320 gigabytes, that it's seeping into Johnny's brain and will eventually kill him.
Synaptic seepage can kill you in 2 or 3 days.
Johnny must find a way to unlock the data in his head, while dodging Yakuza hit squads, falling Volkswagens, and, no kidding, a cybernetic assassin Jesus played by Dolph Lundgren.
Jesus time.
To think, all we had to worry about in 2020 was murder hornets. I guess maybe Cyber Jesus kills them all next month? But of course, Johnny finds allies to help him on his way. A cybernetic bodyguard played by Dina Myers, a Ripperdoc played by Henry Rollins, Locutus of Borg played by a dolphin, and the wall art of a laser tag arena played by Ice-T. Together, they discover that Johnny is carrying the cure for the mysterious plague ravishing the world, as well as proof that the corporation hid this cure so that they could profit by selling treatments.
He's carrying the cure for NAS. Your daughter died to protect Pharmacom's profit margin. Treating the disease is far more profitable than curing it.
And rather than sending all of this to a journalist or some kind of regulatory agency, the whistleblowers instead put their only copy inside the brain of a single guy and just kind of hope he doesn't get hit on the head or anything. But there's a hitch. The data in Johnny's mind is encrypted, meaning it can't just be easily downloaded. When the encryption code is partially destroyed, Johnny is out of options. The only way left is to hack his own brain.
The only way left, you gotta hack your own brain.
In a mind-bending CGI sequence, a version of Johnny that looks like it's made of batteries joins forces with a Lisa Frank folder to dodge viruses inside the digital landscape of his own mind. By the way, computer viruses in 2021 are apparently blasts of fire that you have to physically dodge. All the viruses my computer gets now either generate a lot of pop-up ads or steal my credit card information, so this is another change I'm looking forward to in the new year. Finally, Johnny is left with no choice but to literally tear the encryption key out of his own mind, which allows him to download and transmit the cure to everyone in the whole world.
Send it out!
The day is saved. Johnny kind of remembers his childhood now, I guess. I don't know, they sort of gloss over that. And then everyone starts blowing up corporate headquarters like it's the final shot of Fight Club. And that's Johnny Mnemonic, a dazzling glimpse at all of the ways that things will finally change once we have this Boone's Farm hangover of a year behind us. I'm sure it will be strange at first when online flame wars start to include actual flames. But let's face it, after the year we all just had, how much more dystopian can things really get? Okay, actually, I probably shouldn't have asked that question out loud. Forget I said anything.
Jesus time.
So, Voldy, you still monitoring? How did I do?
For utter dross, it was only half bad.
I can't tell if that's a compliment or not.
Compliments are like plasma grenades, you alcoholic bath mat. You throw them at other people, they explode, and melt those people into goo.
That metaphor actually kind of works.
The point is, you didn't screw it up completely, and for that, I have decided to spare you. Also, you look like Emma Thompson's merkin.
I thought you only spared me because you're having your lasers sharpened.
I'll sharpen you with a different laser, I guess. I'm sure one of these buttons up here does that. What's this? Oh, that's the burrito button. That's not gonna do it.
Okay, well, thanks for checking in, Voldemort. It was nice to see you.
It's Volda! Not everyone who doesn't have a nose is a bad guy from Harry Potter!
Well, that sounds impossible to prove either way, so...
I grow tired of this. Just stay in your lane from now on, you malodorous mogwai. Next time, I won't be so merciful. By the way, you look like somebody glued googly eyes to the content of their lint trap.
Yeah, well, you look like a mean candle.
You look like if the floor of a barbershop robbed a 7-Eleven.
You look like a cucumber that just got fired from a telenovela. Now, if you don't mind, I have to...
Hang on, I've got one more. You look like if the dog van from Dumb and Dumber got really addicted to bath salts. That's a movie reference.
Yeah, that one's fair.
Until next time, mewling scum, Volda out.
And thank you for joining me for 2020's final episode of Crunchy's Closet. I wish the best to you and your loved ones. And hey, fingers crossed that maybe next year I finally invest in some actual sound equipment. Take care and have a happy new year.